Hi everybody, welcome back. We're going to get some cards out here for this super full moon. The moon is closer in its orbit than it has been all year. It's a lot of emotions. A lot of deep emotions coming to the surface. It's a lot of things that have been hidden that are finally coming to light. Finally starting to see things clearly, able to look at things that we already thought we dealt with, but now there's another layer. You know, that's one of the things about healing is we're never really done. Every time we think we've come through something, there's always something else that is linked to that. There's something else that's linked to these fears. There's something else that's linked to these blocks. There's been so many shifts in ascension lately that a lot of people have been leveling up. A lot of people have been really stepping into their power, starting to uncover and unlock all of these gifts they didn't even know they had. I got courage and boundaries. All right, so we have focus, we have karmic path, we have courage and boundaries. So again, breaking out of these cycles. I feel like I've been reading these cycles for years, but the whole way through life, we all move through constant cycles. Things are always coming back around to see how we feel about them, to see if we still feel that way. To see if we would choose different or if we stand by what we chose. Gives us the opportunity to end things differently so we can heal from past wounds. Where do we want to go? So the focus is all on you. It's about breaking out of these karmic paths. Whenever you think about karmic paths, don't think about people. Think about situations that have been laid out before you. You know, we all have karmics, but we're also karmics to someone else. We're all here to teach lessons, to learn lessons. This is having the courage to step into your own power. This is having the courage to blaze your own path. This is having the courage to see things differently than you have in the past. Page of Cups. New messages, new intuition, new intuitive hits, I should say, coming in. Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. All right, this is the time that you need to make something happen. This is new gifts coming in. This is things taking form in your 3D world. This is where you see that you have the power. You have the ability to shape and shift your world. Whoa. Three of Swords in the world. So yeah, ending this old belief system. Ending. Let's see what these all are, if I even want to take these. We're putting those back in. They'll come back out if they're supposed to. So accepting the truth and moving forward. Again, we have the World card with closing out those cycles. Putting up firm boundaries. I also feel like someone needs to really focus in on what it is that they want. We're coming up on Samhain, Halloween, the final harvest, the witch's new year. This super full moon is in Aries. That starts the zodiac cycle. That's the first sign in the zodiac. Starting out fresh, knowing where you want to go, believing in what you want, your wishes, your dreams, the things you've been asking for, the things you've been praying for, the things you've been whispering to the universe, the things you've been trying to make come alive. The Queen of Pentacles. It's time to build this. This is someone who finally knows their worth. We've gone from the Page, the new beginnings, to we have the Queen here. This is someone who knows their worth. This is someone who's ready to truly step into this and embrace it completely. Now from the 17th until the 1st, the 1st being the new moon, the Scorpio new moon at that. From the 17th to the 1st, we're going to be in a cycle where, in a period where we're releasing. There's things that are being cut away from us that we didn't even know we held on to. There's things that we've worked through that are still lingering in our energetic field that we didn't even know were still lingering. These things are all going to be cut away, and we're going to have all this fresh new energy coming in. We're going to have, we're going to level up. We're going to be on a different frequency if we choose to be. They're giving us the opportunity to step into this new life, step into this new power, step into this new way of being. What else? Knight of Pentacles. Wow, look at all of this tangible energy here. The Knight of Pentacles is the knight that gets things done. The Knight of Pentacles is the one who takes their time, moves forward at their own pace. They're completely comfortable with who they are. They're not rushing, they're not reaching. They're just going about their business, going after what it is that they're trying to manifest, by what it is that they're trying to bring in. It's going to feel like things are a little slow, but they're definitely not. They're not slow. They're coming in just the way they're supposed to. This is giving you the opportunity and the time and space to navigate your new gifts, to learn what it is, what things mean to you, how Spirit's talking to you, to learn your signs, to learn your omens, to read the energy all around you. Mother Pentacle and the Page of Wands. So many pages. This is a whole new start. A whole new start. Things are finally starting to take shape here. You're starting to feel more secure. You're starting to feel a little more trust in who you are. You're learning to wield that wand. You're learning that you do have control over your life, how you feel, what you bring, what people take, what you hold back. This is someone who's really learning their own energetic field. Temperance. Transmuting that energy. This is new messages coming in. New fresh energy. Filling you up, lighting you up. This is an energy of, again, clearing out and releasing the old negative energies. Transmuting all that negativity that's been thrown at you. Reframing how that energy affected you, pulling out the lessons, the knowledge, and the wisdom. We have the Tower here. Letting structures fall, not trying to hold everybody else's life together anymore. Like, what if you just step back and let everybody else's world fall apart? What if you stopped being the pillar of strength that held it all together? What if you just stepped back and let it all fall to the ground? What would happen? Where would you be? This is the boundaries. It's not up to you to hold everybody else's life together. You're not the staple of everybody else's foundation. If their foundation falls apart like that just because you're not in it... Oh, there's 2 cards here. 4 of Swords, the card of healing. So we have the Tower. We have the Tower. And we have the 4 of Swords, being one with your own thoughts. Taking these 3 of Swords here, this truth you had to accept, pulling the lesson out, and accepting it for what it truly was. Accepting the impact that it had on you, and knowing why. Another Knight of Pentacles. Another Knight of Pentacles. Taking things slow, taking things steady. Wow, this energy coming in is really setting somebody off on their path. Maybe it's a new direction on a path. Maybe it's a clearing on the path. But this is definitely tangible energy. We have the Moon card at the bottom. We have the Moon card. This Knight of Pentacles is manifesting with the Moon. Okay. This Tower coming down, this row is actually just, this Tower coming down is what shines a light on your healing, your purpose, your knowing. This is where you reclaim your mental energies, your mental fields. This is where you navigate and truly launch what it is that you want to bring in. This energy is what puts you on your way into the unknown. This is something you never could have dreamed of before. I mean, you've thought of it because you've been called to it, you've been pulled to it, but you've never actually, you had all these reasons why it couldn't happen to you, why it couldn't be for you. And this tower is here to strip away the reasons. There are no reasons why. Those were limits in programming. Four of Pentacles. Being strong in your beliefs. You can't even see these cards on here. Being strong in your knowledge, being strong in the seeds that you've planted, believing, moving forward, harvesting, holding those boundaries, holding those lines, not letting anybody take this magical feeling away from you. Knowing your worth. Holding that vision. Holding that vision as you move forward. I have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Learning those lessons. Applying the lessons you've learned. That's what it is. It's applying the lessons that you've learned. So you're not carrying them through to the new year. You're not carrying them through to your new life that you're trying to bring in. I have the Lover's card and the Ten of Cups. This is something that you love. This is something that lights you up. This is something that you've wanted for quite some time. This is union with your higher self. This is total emotional fulfillment. Eight of Cups at the bottom, walking away from things that no longer serve you. This is the release. The freeing. Someone here needs to have the courage to hold their boundaries. They need to honor their boundaries. No one else is going to honor your boundaries if you're not honoring them for yourself. You need to hold up those boundaries. You need to, I don't want to say protect yourself from other people's thoughts, because you need to know in your soul that you are on your path, and you need to not let others have the ability to strip this away. You need to take all those swords back. You need to move forward with complete trust. Knowing you were guided this way for a reason. You've been pulled this way for a reason. You've had to go through the lessons in the cycles. I feel like this has been really hard. And they're asking you to focus here, to stop looking back. Stop looking back at everything that was done to you and start looking at how strong you are because of it, at the differences you've made because of it. Putting a stop to it once and for all with this courage and boundaries, being like, enough is enough. You've had enough of the past cycles. You've had enough of the bullcrap. This is where you draw the line. Is it going to piss people off? Yeah, sure it is. But if they're that shady and they ask that much of you and they're only depleting you, then who cares? Who cares if they're mad? You know what happens when someone's mad? Nothing. Nothing. The world does not explode. Your world does not come crumbling down. I feel like some of us here have been surrounded by people who make you feel small, who always put you down to make themselves feel better. And you're just not allowing it anymore. From the 17th to the 1st on the new moon, Halloween, we actually have a grand water trine, which is all about emotions, fresh energy, huge spiritual upgrades, gifts, messages, huge. So embrace this energy. Focus. Yeah, you're really building something great. Once you accept this truth that these people were only here to hold you back, to limit you, to pull from you, to feed off of you. Once you hold this boundary and make the choice to do so, your whole life is going to look different. Okay, I'm going to leave it there.